What's up guys, it's me Allrounder again back with another video. In today's video, I'll be introducing or recommending to you 10 sports manga series with no anime adaptations that you must read, so the likes of Haikyuu, Ahiru no Sora, and Ace no Diamond are not included here. But before that, please subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and we also have an FB page as well. I'll be putting the link in the description down below, so let's get started. So up first is we have BlueLock, and this is a football manga, and this is made by Kaneshiro Munieki, who also created the likes of Billion Dogs and Bokotachi ga Yarimashita. So the story begins with Japan's elimination from the 2018 FIFA World Cup, which prompts the Japanese Football Union to start a program scouting high school players who will begin training in preparation for the 2022 Cup. Isagi Yoichi, a forward, receives an invitation to this program soon after his team loses the chance to go to the nationals because he passed to his less skilled teammate who missed, without trying to make the game-changing goal by himself. Their coach will be Ego Jinpachi, who intends to use a system called Destroy Japanese Loser Football by introducing a radical new training regimen. And in this regimen, he intends to isolate 300 young strikers in a prison-like institution called BlueLock and put them through rigorous training aimed at creating the world's greatest egotist striker. This was very interesting because they did not solely focus on friendship, but rather it focuses on the egoism and the selfishness that a player needs to be the best in Japan. So next is the manga King Golf, which is obviously about golf, and this is made by Sasaki Ken. So in Teirin High School, you are either part of a gang or an elite sports player. Sosuke Yoki, called the Predator, is an undefeated master at fighting. One morning, as he finishes up a fight, Kazumi, a prodigy amateur golf player, took a look at Sosuke, ignored him, and walked right by. Sosuke was angered by what he did and sets out to get revenge on Kazumi for dissing him. But Sosuke's revenge takes a detour as he gets himself involved in playing golf by the thuggish golf coach. Will this delinquent break legends and become the king of golf? So okay, I honestly am not really into golf, but this manga made me want more of it, because it takes on the realistic aspect of golf with no superpowers included, and even if most of the characters in this manga are delinquents, they are very lovable, and if you love sports anime that are much more realistic with a mix of comedy, this is for you. Next is the wheelchair basketball manga, Real, which is created by Inoue Takehiko, which made the likes of Slam Dunk and Buzzer Beater. Tomomi Nomiya, a former captain of his high school's basketball team turned delinquent, decides to drop out of school after he is crushed by the guilt of ruining a young girl's life in a traffic accident. As he dedicates his free time to helping her, he stumbles upon Kiyoharu Togawa, a former sprinter who has lost the use of his right leg and now plays wheelchair basketball as an alternate outlet. After challenging Kiyoharu to a one-on-one game, Tomomi is completely defeated. Inspired by this encounter, he realizes that he can't let his love for basketball die so easily and decides that he will do what he can to help others while striving to become a professional player. Meanwhile, Hisanobu Takahashi, Tomomi's replacement as the high school's team captain, gets into an accident and finds himself permanently paralyzed below the waist. So Real tells the touching tale of these three young men as they struggle to overcome their disabilities and inner conflicts in order to achieve their dreams while igniting a passion that will bring them together. I honestly think this is a masterpiece by Takehiko, as you witness the passion, the hard work that the characters put into, and to be able to overcome whatever life throws at you, and at the same time being able to do the things you want to do and living life to its fullest. So next is the boxing manga, Rika Door, which is created by Toshimitsu Matsubara. The story involves Riku. Riku experienced a lot of pain and tragedy in his early life. After his father's death, a former boxer, Yakuza man, taught him how to do a basic punch, and that punch saved his life when he had to defend himself from his mom's drug dealer. He ended up taking the drug dealer's life, marking him as a criminal. And so, criminals continued to come after him, leading to more tragedy for the people who attempted to care for him. All of this drove him to ask that same former boxer to teach him to become stronger, which led him to a rundown gym and his door to the world of pro boxing. I've talked to some people about this manga and they said it was a bit edgy, but no, it really tackles what it means to be a champion boxer, which showcases the realistic and brutal side of boxing. So next is we have sa Jiwoo Pinto Shikako Kyogi Dance Bue Yokoso, a competitive dance manga by Takuma Yokoto, who made the likes of Chikan Otoko and Kimono no Joe. As the freshmen gather for the welcoming ceremony, all eyes, including those of the short and awkward Masaharu Tsuchiya, are on a beautiful and elegant couple walking through the doors. Stunned, Tsuchiya trips and accidentally pushes over a girl just as small as himself, Eri Watari. As he apologizes, the ceremony commences and the clubs begin introducing themselves. Eventually, the dazzling pair from earlier walk up on stage, presenting to the new students the dance sport club. With the spotlight on them, the suave man and the gorgeous woman deliver a spectacle that blows the audience away. Chuchiya's friend suggests he join the dance sport club for the chance to meet and dance with the captivating woman from the earlier performance. When Tsuchiya approaches the club room to apply, a huge crowd of boys eagerly await, only to be quickly scared away by the terrifying club president, Masumi Doigaki. In the end, only Tsuchiya and Watari remain interested in joining the club, and thus the two amateurs' journey in dance sports begins. So this is a good series overall. The couples were really cute and very lovable. So up next is Coco No Hito. This is a manga about climbing sports which is created by Shinichi Sakamoto, who also created the likes of Innocent and Innocent Rogue. So through pain and arduous effort, one can reach the top of the world. Standing where no man has ever set foot before, there is an exhilarating feeling of success. This is what Mori Buntaro trains, works, and lives for. His climb to the top starts when he transfers to a new high school. Despite his lonesome and solitary nature, Mori's classmates persuade him to climb the school building. Without a harness or hesitation, he begins his scale to reach the top. Edging past the point of no return, he halts when he is faced with the final intimidating obstacle, a horizontal overhang. Adrenaline courses through him and Mori jumps for the final hold at the summit. From there, he casts his eyes upon something that he normally would have not seen. Another peak, another goal. With an awakened passion and newfound purpose in life, Mori explores the breathtaking sport of rock climbing. Coco no Hito is not your typical sports manga, as it shows maturation and how you achieve your dreams through pain and hardship. And you don't need prior mountain climbing knowledge to appreciate how beautiful this manga is. So up next is Allrounder Meguru, an MMA manga which is created by Endo Hikari, who also made the likes of Eden, It's an Endless World, and Endo Hiroki Tanpenshu. Hiroki Endo series tells the story of two old friends, Meguru Takayanagi and Takashi Yamabuki, who after a long time meet each other again at an amateur Shoto mixed martial arts contest. While Meguro only practices MMA for fun, Takashi is pursuing a serious goal. Even though each of them has their own reason to fight, both are becoming stronger with each match. Universally praised for its realism and accurate depiction of martial arts, Allrounder Meguru is one of the first manga to provide a glimpse into the energetic and exciting world of modern MMA. If you've been a long-time fan of MMA, the author won't let you down because he really knows what he's talking about, and it also takes a very realistic approach on MMA, and it is just a very enjoyable manga. Okay, so up next is Overrev, a racing manga which is created by Yamaguchi Katsumi, who also created the likes of Takunabi, Happy Hello Work at age 21. So Ruckus' life used to revolve around track, but due to an injury, she can no longer follow the path she hoped to. One day, while out with her friends, she witnesses two cars racing and gets caught up in the excitement, especially after realizing that one driver is a young woman like herself. When a chance arrives for her to try drifting, she dives right in even though she's never driven a car before. Suddenly, she has a new passion and a lot to learn. So if you like series with a girl MC, you'll love this manga, especially since it's a racing one. Next is the baseball manga, Ruckus, which is made by Morita Masanori, who also created the likes of Rokodenshi Blues and Ato Ippo no Okoto. And take note that this manga had a live action but not an anime. Professor Kawato is the new Japanese teacher in the ill-famed Futagotomaga High School, whose baseball club is composed by thugs and bullies who have been suspended for a year from all school competitions for causing a brawl during an official match. Now that the suspension is over, the only club's members left are interested only in women, smoking, and doing nothing, until under Professor Kawato's guidance, they discover a new dream called Koshien. The road to Koshien is far from easy, as they have to get back in shape, to learn how to play baseball and to win every else's mistrust, including the principals and other professors, with only a few months available. Sweating and fighting, the baseball club will find its determination and strength as they proceed towards their dreams, while Kawato's enthusiastic and non-conventional ways slowly change the attitude of everyone near them. This was a really enjoyable manga, and there were some encouraging lessons about believing in your dreams and being hopeful for it to come true. It also follows the story of thugs who made a change in their lives for their love of baseball. It had a lot of comedic and sad moments and mostly heartwarming moments as well, as it does not only solely focuses on baseball but also in every character's personal lives. Flutter into your dreams, glitter into tomorrow by Kawato Koichi. Next and lastly for this list is the boxing manga Byuden by Takuya Mitsuda, who also created the likes of Kenta Yarimasu and Major. Take Isamu is an elitist 6th grader who looks down at his peers because he is the best at everything he does at school, from looks and smarts to his luck with girls and his abilities as an athlete. He considers himself to be in the top % of his age group and is incredibly bored with interacting with the so-called normal people. A new student, Kaname Moka, transfers into his school, and as she is fairly pretty, Isamu asks her out. Moka mishears what he says and he thinks he wants to challenge her, as she grew up boxing. In fact, Moka is an amazing fighter and can even take down 5 middle school boys at once. Although Isamu can stand her violent personality and she can stand him for having so much pride, they start to grow attracted to each other. But then, Isamu finds out that not only Moka is more athletic than him from all her years of boxing, but she's also much smarter than him. Will he able to get over his overly sensitive pride and dive into a romantic relationship? Okay, so admit how many of you guys started to do something just because you have taken a liking to a cute girl. Well, that's exactly the MC. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video, and if you like one of these mangas, you can read them if you want to. And I'll be doing another one which is about the best rom-com mangas to be created. So watch out for that, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and I'll be back. Bye, years.
Until I walk away.